Golden Guardians, and now Team Liquid will bring in the Orn Horn for Bwipo.
I was gonna say, you know, conspicuously open things like Aurelia, some of those aggressive melee
Comparison of our two teams, the Gold's dead even. Santorin's hanging around mid once again. Bjergsen goes in for the flash, puts the gravity well behind a Blaze Olive, and now they're gonna cut him off with the pillar. It's first blood there for me. You can clip it, I don't care, it's fine. We already know. Anyway, Santorin picks up the Drake with Core JJ's and Guardians into a fight sooner than they might want to.
Absolutely, and you know, you have to give some credit to Bwipo here on the top side as well. There's only down the 4 CS, and he's on his Warden's Mail now, so that's kind of the bane of all the physical damage range operators here, as Warden's Mail makes it so hard to actually poke them out.
Yep.
A lot of people moving up here. TL have all 5 here at this Herald. Golden Guardians are moving up, but they're a little bit more slow. Is Hans gonna commit the arrow?
Well, we've already got the Leona engaged, and now the Golden Guardians strike! Gold against Team Liquid. How did this stay in the game for so long? Level of efficiency, but down here in bottom, it is already over for Lost as Core JJ grabs the kill and Hansama flashes away from the follow-up. It's support traded for 80 carry 1-for-1. Bwipo with the knock-up underneath the turret for the solo kill.
Oh, Bwipo gets one back on the top side there. As TL engaged, they get the first kill, but it was a nice trade from Golden Guardians. It cost them 4 members to do it though, and at the same time, Licorice trying to go big up on the top side. That final knock up there from Bwipo, plus it looked like the Spellbook Ignite was enough to actually prevent. Ole flashes for it!
Ole with the flash Zenith Blade to stop Bjergsen's teleport, and now the Team Liquid mid laner is nearly dead against a Blaze Olive's damage. Ole's likely gonna die for his sins, and a Blaze Olive will do the same.
Oh, no.
Was it actually worth it?
It
doesn't appear so. Santorin, Officer Santorin
milestone, but definitely the engage not working out at all for Ole. He thought he had the ability to punish there on Bjergsen. He trades his flash to cancel the TP. If they get the kill and get out, like, that's really good for Golden Guardians, but doesn't work out. That fails. They get the solo kill on the top side. Everything starting to go TL's way.
Oh, Pride Stalker and a Blaze Olive, though. They're trying to make up for this.
He's gonna live.
Bjergsen gets away. The damage over time.
At like 17, 18 minutes. It's just gonna put too much pressure, I think, on you for the rest of the game. So we'll see what the setup is gonna be. Of course, there's a lot of time to kind of get some vision around there. But for now, TL is dominating vision on the bottom side. You can drop this here, get a second
Don't even
power.
have to.
And yeah, maybe even better, don't even have to. If you want to move it in for the tier 2, you could try an R-bar, get that ready to fight, because that is going to be critical for this potential engage. But here goes now.
All right, Ole's decided to engage, but the counterattack is coming out on a Blaze. Olive is under pressure. Ole, a Blaze, they're both already dead, and Team Liquid's got nobody in trouble. Santorin keeps the chase alive, looking for Pride Stalker as Licorice and Lost try to farm up underneath the tier 1 turret and remove the wave. TL gets the fight. TL's gonna take the red. Golden Guardians coming back into their own jungle. Is this a mistake? It just might be. Gravity Well's gonna force out a flash. Licorice tries to get away from the Chaos Storm. He'll survive with 200.
Where you're easily able to proc it as soon as you need, but TL said, okay, we're not gonna let you do it. Bwipo immediately throws down the ulti. Hansama
Effective value for any given dragon. That just means that Team Liquid will then have extra pressure on turrets or barons or whatever else.
Absolutely, and it allows your front line to play, you know, I think a lot more aggressive when you do actually have that Mountain Soul Shield. It's also a lot easier for the back line if they're diving in there and trying to save the upgrade for
I would
your bro.
always give you the first upgrade.
Oh, thank you. I
but
appreciate
he's
that.
not, so that'll never happen. As Licorice is going to get yeeted up into the air, Core JJ's ready for follow-up, and Bwipo gets a killing spree. Golden Guardian's going to see what they can find on the other side of the map. Is there a counterattack to be had? Isaac, I don't think there is.
Nope, not too much, but it looks like they might be able to knock down the turret. Bjergsen softens up the wave with his ulti, so all those minions will only take 1 auto instead of the 2. But Pride Stalker can just tank this up. They're going to finish it off, so nicely done. Good attempt there from Bjergsen. It is smart for him to micro his ultimate just to the back line, because that does reduce, even if you get 1 pulse on the range minions, it's 1 turret shot instead of 2, right? So it's double the speed. But TL can do the same thing on the bot side. Already touched on it. Trundle's one of the best turret killers and chances a lot more. Hans is on 2 items plus the BF, but they do have the inside track. Licorice trying to charge up, and TL's just going to go.
Whippo's ready to start it off, and Ole's about to die here at the very beginning. A Blaze Olive trying to disengage here with the exhaust on him. Finds a shockwave on 2, but Lost is already gone. Core JJ with a flash dredge line, but a Blaze Olive with a flash of his own to get away. Santorin keeps trying to cut off the fleeing members of the Golden Guardians. He walks right past Licorice, looks for the pillar onto a Blaze Olive. The rest of the team finds Licorice. The Mega Gnar is way too late to do anything that matters. And Hans Sama's flash forward into the volley double kill means Team
And
Liquid.
again, you're showing up. You don't have the Gnar bar charged here, so TL, they just force the fight. It's Licorice on 0.
Soul and a 2,500 gold lead are taking control over the top side river now. Their 4-man squad might just look for Licorice here. Core JJ not going to find the dredge line. Both mid laners are not present for what could be this fight as Licorice tries to get out and Santorin leads the way. Whippo's coming around from the other angle. Licorice is locked down. A defensive Mega Gnar to try to get himself out. He uses a stopwatch, but what's it gonna do? Not a thing. Ole's the next target, and Leona's not tanky enough to survive this TL squad. A Blaze Olive stuck underneath the tier 2 turret will buy a moment longer with a stopwatch, but that is it. Golden Guardians are lined up in a neat little single file line, and Team Liquid is checking them all out.
Man, I want to see a replay of that and count the tower shots on Whippo. It looked like he tanked a good 15 tower shots or something there. Just fully tanking up the tower through that entire scrap, taking no damage whatsoever. I said this was going to be a long game. Egg on my face. It looks like TL, they're just pushing in for the win.
Team Liquid at 26 minutes. They got 5 players in the enemy base, and Golden Guardians only got 1. Golden Guardians only got none left. Excuse me. Team Liquid 17-3 in a game that never even had a 1,000 gold difference until what felt like 20 minutes are now about to end it and take the Nexus. Whippo wants to pad his stats a little bit more, but the team's got other plans. Team Liquid takes the win.
Very clean